Hello, my name is Diana Castro and you're watching Leaders with a Mission, and today I have someone so beautiful. You have to meet her. Her name is Jaime BLOMQUIST, and let me tell you a little bit about her. Her superpower is to create beauty and inner peace in her beautiful and clean home designs. She believes that design is a transformational process not only for your home but also for your soul. I would like to describe her as an Imagineer of thoughtful and beautiful spaces that reflect the inner heart of the homeowners she serves. And with you, Jaime BLOMQUIST.
Hi, how are you?
Beautiful, I'm good. Thank you for coming, and thank you for, just showing up in my life.
Oh, thank you for having me. I'm blessed to have you.
So I want to ask you a little bit about your business, because I work with a lot of interior designers, and I feel like everyone has their own flavor and specific kind of seasoning how they do things, and you have your own way of creating for people. Can you share with me and with the audience, what is it that makes you wake up in the morning and why you do what you do?
I'm blessed every morning to wake up and do what I love. That's what gets me out of bed. This isn't a job for me. This is a blessing to be able to create beautiful interiors, to be able to have blank canvases that I can paint every single day with clients of mine. I've been in business for almost 17 years now, and the clients are incredible. I have really nice clients who have become friends of mine. We travel together, as I've told you. For years now, relationships with them. So it's not about getting up and going to work. It's about getting up and seeing my friends and working with my friends. So it's a blessing.
I know that, we got to do our videos together, and I actually met one of your clients. Like in the video, I actually have a client of yours, and she's such a beautiful soul. One of your unique differentiators is the connections you actually make with these people, and how you're able to kind of absorb all of their inner thoughts and wishes and desires, and then transform them into visual representations throughout their houses.
Sure.
How do you do this? What inspires you?
You have to listen first. That's the first part. You actually have to listen to the client, understand what their needs are, what they want to have within their space. And that's how you can start creating that and painting that canvas for them. Like I said, I have incredible clients, so it's fun. It's a journey. It's awesome, and I enjoy being with them and meeting with them. Nothing to me is, I gotta go see a client. It's 4:00 today. I'm gonna go see Catherine, or I'm gonna go see Lori Rex. Clients of mine. So that's what inspires me.
Beautiful. And what is your personal definition of leadership? Because I do feel like you lead in a very particular way. Your team, and your clients, because they're actually trusting you to lead the path of their inner beauty in their house, their space.
Sure. I've been blessed since birth to be a leader. That's just something that has been part of my genetic makeup. I didn't know it as a child, but even in the teenage years, I was always the one, standing up for someone that was getting picked on, being their advocate, and just in general, So I think I've taken that with me in business. I'm always looking out for people, making sure that they, aren't taken advantage of, whether it's by general contractor or subcontractors or suppliers, any of those type of people. So I think being a good leader is being able to step out in front and being able to lead those who may not have a voice or have not found their voice. So it just comes pretty natural to me. My mom says it all the time.
What does your mom say?
I'm an advocate. My mom definitely believes that I look out for everybody's best interest at all times, and it comes natural. I'd want someone to look out for me. So if this is a character trait that I was born and blessed with, and you get tapped on the shoulders, do it.
I think that's such a in the emotional realm of intelligence. It's leading with empathy.
Yes.
It's leading by understanding somebody else's position, and how do you honor that through your work? And I think that you guys do that beautifully.
Absolutely. Yeah.
So as an entrepreneur, what has been some of the struggles you have encountered? And I want you to tell me from your personal voice. I want to kind of lead after you say that. Let's see what you come up with.
So I started my business when I was 24 years old, and it kind of just happened on accident. A friend of mine asked me to design a nightclub, and I was ecstatic, and 7,000 square feet, and I learned the word contract because I didn't have one. So designing that for 9 months and pretty much not getting paid, that was the first thing I learned is how to put a contract together, because I was always raised with my parents, and it's a handshake. You know, a handshake is your word, period. So a little naive going out in the big bad world with that. And then from there, it was just, you know, everything's a relationship, whether it's interior design or whatever that you do in life. You have to have a relationship with somebody. You have to really get to know them and understand them. And you can really, if there's any misunderstandings, just talk about it with them and understand their side and how they feel the situation went. And it's easy to disperse, you know, to get through that.
I know that's such a good, and I know we've talked about this one before because that's one of the things you told me that you learned the hard way. But I also see a lot of women entrepreneurs that they go in business not honoring their own name. Yeah. And you just actually made the jump to actually like brand your business under you, because this whole time you've been hiding behind this business facade.
Yes.
And you've actually now stepped into your beautiful greatness and into your shine light, and you're actually owning your brand, your personal brand. Yes. So how has this journey been for you?
It's been an incredible journey. And as you say, yes, I was behind a company name because from what I understood when I started my business, you had to have a corporate name. And I'm a humble individual as well. So I felt as if, if I said my name, I'd be tooting my own horn. And the second part of that is I can't do this all by myself. I have a team that helps me do this. So I didn't want to be standing there going, this is my company, my name. Meanwhile, I can't do it without the support behind me. So this year has been quite a journey to be able to understand that it's not boasting. It's about claiming your name, claiming your design style, and the process that you have in general. And my team behind me knows, that I'm their advocate. I'm there every step of the way. I appreciate them. I love on them all the time because they know I can't do it without them. It's been an incredible journey and self-reflection, and I can say I'm a happier person now having done that, because every couple of years you need to do a little check on yourself and understand where you are, and if you're happy in that place, and if you're not happy in that place, what do you need to change to make that happen?
And I find that a brave step to take, especially after building your brand for so long. There's so much that you feel like, what if, and actually being, you know what, I'm going to do it. The business hasn't changed per se. It's just the positioning of it and how I want to live, lead this path.
And I think also with it being Jaime BLOMQUIST Interiors now, it's become more personal. And that's from, having clients. I had a business coach that actually interviewed a lot of my clients, and they said, when do you recommend her? What is it? Well, call Jaime. So my website, the new brand has become more personalized outwardly. The person that I am is now on that website, and people can really see from the get-go the type of person that you're going to be working with prior to hiring me, calling me. I think it's great.
I love it. I think that's kind of like putting your big girl panties and being like, I'm taking on the world, let's do this.
Yeah.
And a lot of women fear that. A lot of women are afraid of the criticism that might come after.
I mentor so many, unbeknownst to me, I mentor so many people, so many women, even, people in my industry. I mentor them, and, if they need a little help or, an opinion, I won't give my opinion unless you ask me for it, but I'll give an opinion, or I'll say, hey, let me make a phone call and connect you two, and I think that will work for whatever challenge that you're having. I love doing it. I think it's great.
You're such a great connector.
Yeah, I love it. I think it's great. It's like a little match hookup, and then you sit back.
She's like a matchmaker with like a bow.
You sit back and you go, well, that worked itself out lovely,
Beautiful. So let me ask you this. What programs or books or leaders inspire you to become a better leader?
I would say Deepak Chopra. I'm a spiritual person. I believe, in putting the energy out, and you get that energy back. So I'm a firm believer in karma, and what you put out, you get back tenfold. The second part, I like Brian Weiss. He does Many Lives, Many Masters. I think it's really cool to get into past lives, whether you believe in it or not, but just in general that you have another opportunity to be better this time, and to, maybe change things. So I think that's really a phenomenal way to look into yourself and make sure that you're in check and you're doing the right thing. And from the next life on, whether it's here, heaven, wherever you go, that you've done a good job. You've done what you're supposed to do. And last is Joel Osteen. He's a pastor out in Texas, and I'm actually going to see him tonight.
Really?
I love him. I think he's, as I said, I'm not really religious. I'm more spiritual. Even though he is a pastor, he is a motivational speaker. I mean, he can get anybody out of bed and on track. And it's all about, once again, doing unto others as you wish to have done to you. And even if you've been wronged along the way, just go, it's okay. Today, I'm going to be the one that changes. And I'm going to change somebody else in a positive way.
That's beautiful. Yeah. So, in your opinion, what is the most important ingredient for success?
Passion. You have to have passion for what you're doing. Something has got to get you out of bed every morning. And then success just happens. And if you do the right thing and you're good to your clients and you are an advocate for them, success happens. Whether, and it depends on what you put as success. It's not necessarily money. I'm successful and I'm blessed because I have incredible friends and I have incredible clients that have become my friends. 40 years old, kicking it, and I love everyone that's around me. I'm blessed. I know that. And meeting you too,
No, that's
everything.
Everybody has
together.
Their own definition of success. And
yeah.
It could be family, it could be monetary, it could be traveling, it could be whatever you want it to be.
Yeah, success to me is relationships. I have really good relationships with wonderful people that I support, and they support me just as much.
Beautiful. And to end this interview, what kind of impact do you want to leave in the world?
Being a leader, I think, to be able to be someone that, when they lay me in the ground, that people can stand up and go, she loved me, she supported me, she was a really good friend to me. We had incredible laughter and good times, and no matter what, she was always there for me. That's what I want to leave behind.
That's so beautiful. Thank you so much. And for those people who might want to find out more about you and what you're about, where should they go?
www.jamieblomquist.com.
And for those of you who would like to position your brand as a leader in the industry, I would like to invite you to forproductions.com, where if you subscribe, you're going to receive weekly videos on how to make a bigger impact with the use of video. Until next time.